I did a healing with someone recently and deliverance around psychic involvement. Now, the Lord showed me how psychics are obviously very demonic, and they can have leeches. They can be really aggressive, and they really pull you into their hell, and you might not even realize it. Because they know your trauma quite often, depends on what you're going for, but if you're needing help and you're going in like a panic to try and sort situations out, whatever, they feed off of that trauma and your desperation, and you can come into agreement with with what they're saying, B, with financial implications. So if you're giving them money, that's level of agreement. If they give you objects or you give them objects or whatever, again, this is like these exchanges are constantly happening, and so it's really difficult to break free from. And when we look at scripture, 1 Samuel 28, and it's with King Saul, who goes to a psychic, the medium of Endor, and that's because God has cut him off. The prophets aren't prophesying over him, and he's not getting anything from God, obviously, because he's been cut off. And so he's getting desperate. He wants to know what's happening, and in the end, he dies because he curses himself. And this is what you're doing when you are involved with these people. You're essentially cursing yourself. You're coming into agreement and cursing yourself. I mean, you're not consciously doing it, and they often do it to you, but that's what you're doing. So energetically, the Lord showed me that they are prophesying over you. So what they're saying is like connecting as like a tie. And that's the agreement that you're coming into. And then there's like seeds and connections. So you just saw all these seeds being planted. And then I just saw all these strings, and they're always like watching and listening as well. And they create these spells to extort money, because some people that I know, like, have given a lot of money through their desperation, but it's actually through manipulation. They're like, they don't even realize why they've given this money, because they're under this spell. And so fundamentally, they're narcissists, right? And they are extorting the vulnerable and charging for it. This is why, you can always tell if somebody's genuine if they are not charging for their services, if they're working truly for the Lord. But this dynamic creates a covenant, and that keeps you trapped. So you may have, like I said, signed over something is stuck with you, and then that healing also has created pestilence, the ties, and they can still be affecting you now. So I'm going to be creating a healing for my YouTube channel this week that is to allow you to set you free from this dynamic. Let me know if you've had any negative experiences with regards to psychics.